Helping better serve people with autism, Visit Jacksonville has become the very first destination management organization to earn its Certified Autism Center designation. It's really cool. So a recent survey of parents, families, and people with autism showed 94% would take more vacations or visit new places if they had access to autism-trained options. Joining us now to talk about how the organization plans to better serve travelers, Mitura, the Chief Marketing Officer for Visit Jacksonville. Yeah. Good to see you. Congratulations on this. And obviously it's something that Visit Jacksonville can be proud of. But we want to talk about the long-term effects. What does this mean for people here in Northeast Florida?
Yeah, so like that 94% said that they would travel to a place that they felt comfortable and they felt like they were recognized and that people would understand and have training to know how to give them the best possible service. And that's what Jacksonville's trying to show, how inclusive and how accessible we are. We started an initiative about 2 years ago now, really focused working with the Mayor's Disability Council to make sure that Jacksonville was an accessible destination for those with disabilities.
Yeah, and I can tell you, because I work with so many nonprofits, organizations, and schools that deal with people with special needs and special education, that Jacksonville really is known as the premier place for helping out.
That's so true. And it's great to hear that it's known as that, and we just want to make sure that the world is aware. If you're a destination that shows that you are welcoming and have even programs set up like we do with this autism certification, that we know best how to interact with folks when they come into one of our 4 visitor centers.
Yeah, so Katie, you've got that designation. What does it mean? What are they actually going to see when they come to one of your visitor centers?
So they may not see a lot of different things, but what they will have is a great welcoming interaction with our staff that has been fully trained. So we worked with the International Board of Credentialing and Continuing Education, and they are based here in Jacksonville. And so even though they've worked with destinations across the country and different first responders across the country to put this training together, we've worked with them to become fully trained so that all of our frontline staff knows the best way to interact and to provide services and the questions to ask to make sure we're giving them the best possible service.
Right. It's all about just understanding each other. And let's be honest, okay? Visit Jacksonville is competing with other places across the country and across the state of Florida. Miami, Tampa, Orlando usually get a lot of people, but Jacksonville, how are we doing when it comes to tourism, to visitors? People come for football games and they come for concerts, but what about the other time?
Yeah, no, we're doing really great. Actually, since just post-COVID, probably 6 to 8 months post-COVID, Jacksonville has been setting record numbers for visitation. We've had so many people both introduced to us through the fact that we had wide open spaces that people could come and explore, great beaches, things that they hadn't even realized pre-COVID. But the fact that they could come here and has created a whole new audience of people. So we've had record numbers for tourism. We're excited that new people are exposed to our destination. People have moved here. It's just been incredible. Tourism has been awesome.
Yeah, and so many accessible places as well that are friendly to people from all walks of life.
Putting together some basic itineraries and listings to tell them, this is what you can do.
Okay, so how do you plan to spread the word about this to families all across the country, to say, hey, look, bring your loved ones to Jacksonville because we are open and we are inclusive?
Yeah, so not only with people with autism, but people with different disabilities. We're working with locals who have put together some videos for us. We've developed new content for our website, really plans of action, and then we're putting it out through our public relations efforts, through social media, different ways to reach different audiences and let them know that these resources are available to them.
And I like how you say people with disabilities, people with autism, because it's people first.
It is,
and they have so many unique abilities, and that's what makes it so incredibly special, to just kind of close that gap and we can all understand each other. Well, Katie, thank you so much for coming on, representing Visit Jacksonville. Where do people go to learn more?
VisitJacksonville.com. Always visitjacksonville.com.
All right. She's definitely got that one memorized, Mel.